So the LA Sevens has come to an end. We now know that New Zealand are LA Sevens champions and that Australia are 2022 World Sevens Series champs. So well done to Australia. Congratulations to New Zealand for this LA Sevens leg as well. Fiji, they put up such a valiant effort. There were a few interesting calls in their match to say the least. But we will be breaking down the Fiji versus New Zealand final in this review. So we will get straight into it. So Fiji, they started this match extremely well. Kiminelli Rasaku is a man in his own league at the moment, the way he has been playing. If he is nowhere in that sevens team of the tournament, I would be extremely surprised because he was breaking tackles, getting around all of the New Zealand defensive line. He did score a try in the second minute, which was then converted by Waisea Thunu. Then pretty much straight after we saw that try of Kiminelli Rasaku, New Zealand, they had a great break down the wing. Then Waisea Thunu, he didn't wrap the arm when he went for the tackle, so he did get himself penalised, and it was a yellow card and a penalty try. Now, a lot of people were asking on our live stream, why was it given as a yellow card? And the reasoning behind it, I believe, is because it was given as that penalty try. If he had done it a lot further down the field, I believe it would have just been a penalty, maybe at very worst a yellow card. But because he was only a few meters out from the line when he was shoulder charged, they said there was a genuine chance that he would have been able to score the try. So that is why it was a penalty try and a yellow card. Although there was a decision later on in the game that I felt should have been a penalty try to Fiji, but wasn't given as one. But the next try that we did see, it was from Regan Ware in the 6th minute, running it in for the Kiwis straight up the middle of the field. So it did seem like at half-time, New Zealand were going to go into the lead in the second half. But then Waisea Thunu, after returning from his 2 minutes in the sin bin, came back out onto the field, scored the try for Fiji, and made it 14-14 at half-time. So then the second half got underway. We did see the first try of the second half scored by New Zealand, Tony Nyashu, but he did actually hurt himself in the process. Bit of a calf injury there, was converted by the Kiwis. But the thing is, Tony Nyashu at that point didn't go off the field, and I think he may have done some more damage to himself by not going off, as he did have quite a long run later on in the contest and did once again pull up with that calf injury and then had to go off the field. So I think it was no real reward for too much risk for Tony Nyashu, and I hope he is going to be alright for the Cape Town Sevens. That is just around the corner. Then we did see the yellow card of Sione Molia and the try then scored by Saturanga. Now that yellow card of Molia was when Kiminelli Rasaku, he ran over the try line. He could have put it down, but instead fired it back to one of his teammates because he did want to make it a bit of an easier conversion. Then only a few meters out from the line, Sione Molia hit him high, got the yellow card. That is the one that I felt should have been a penalty try if they were being consistent across the board, because it was a genuine try scoring opportunity for the Fijians. Luckily, the very next play though, off the back of the scrum, they were able to score the try. It was a little bit wider out. Saturanga was able to get it down, so I was wondering would the kick still be able to go over, but Waisea Thunu, he absolutely nailed it and managed to make it back to 21-all. Then the last minute try in the 14th minute of Moses Leo secured the game for the Kiwis. They gave the last kick to Kurt Baker, seeing as it was his 50th tournament for New Zealand. But that Moses Leo try at the last moment, there was a chance that that may not have happened, because there was a forward pass on the halfway line from the Kiwis. Then they continued to build up. The referee said play on, and of course you got to play to the whistle, and New Zealand made the most of that opportunity, created the chance. Moses Leo went in and secured the win for New Zealand. So in the end, the full-time score 28 points to 21 in favour of the Kiwis. But I would have to say the best player out there on the field was definitely Kiminelli Rasaku. He has been tremendous this tournament, like I mentioned, and if he doesn't get in that team of the tournament, something is seriously wrong, because he was everywhere out there, and I feel like New Zealand knew how much of a threat he was. They went into the game trying to shut him down, and he still went round them. He beautifully stepped, he beautifully fended, and he was quite the team player, as we learnt when he did pass that ball back when the Kiwis got that yellow card. But Jerry Tawai, he'll be a bit disappointed alongside the rest of the Fijian side not to be able to secure the gold. They do receive silver, and they have still got a very good foundation heading into the Cape Town Sevens. That starts on the 9th of September. But nonetheless, I do thank you all very much for tuning into this review. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all for the next one.